The 79-year-old Donald Trump is once again sounding the health concern alarms, this time with a scary appearance at a 9/11 memorial event, and I have the viral video and the sensational reactions for you next. Objectively speaking, sometimes Trump demonstrates vim and vigor that is unique for a man his age. That is, right before his language and speech patterns make him sound like someone who is on the spectrum between nutty and senile. But when he's not performing, we sometimes see a very different Donald Trump, and today was a perfect example. In just a minute, I'll share the video that you have to see to believe, but first let's look at his odd words from today that support the senile narrative. Somewhere between his tribute to 9/11 victims and a eulogy for Charlie Kirk, Trump departed from the teleprompter to repeat a tired cliche about his impact on America. Watch the bizarre non sequitur, and then I'll show you the video that has the internet asking, is he okay?
Tom McGinnis was trapped on the 92nd floor of the North Tower when he told his wonderful wife, Elena, on the phone, there are people jumping from the floors above us. If we get out of here, it'll be a total miracle. I love you, darling. Take care of Caitlin, beautiful daughter. 3 minutes later, the tower fell. Out of the ash, we witnessed the awesome power of that incredible love. We've seen it rise again. Out of the wreckage, we watched unbelievable courage suddenly take form. And out of the darkness, we saw the timeless truth of American character shine for the world to see. In America, we take blows, but we never buckle. We bleed, but we do not bow. And we defy the fear, endure the flames, and emerge from the crucible of every hardship stronger, prouder, and greater than ever before. Last year, we were a dead country. Now we have the hottest country anywhere in the world. In New York, there were heroes like Chuck Costello, a 46-year-old elevator mechanic.
So that's the language that came from Trump's mouth, a random, boastful story void of self-awareness. Now check out his body language. It tells a very scary story. It came to my attention via a post by Republicans Against Trump that said, is Donald Trump okay? And here's the video with more reactions. Fighting for Democracy wrote, Trump at the 9/11 Pentagon Memorial Ceremony. What is wrong with his face? Definitely has pronounced drooping on the right side of his face and mouth, typical of medical condition. Fox News blurred out the back of his right hand, which is covered in makeup. Middle-aged Riot said, during an event at the Pentagon, Donald Trump honored the victims of 9/11 by flying both eyelids at half-staff. And Seba DeLoop echoed what many are thinking with this conjecture. This is Donald Trump's face right now. He has absolutely suffered a stroke of some kind recently, and it should absolutely be a huge news story and isn't even being speculated by corporate media. And yes, I could not find anything on this story by mainstream media, but the Inquisitor offered this today.
Officially, there's no confirmation of any neurological episode. In mid-July, the White House released a physician's statement saying Trump was evaluated for recent lower leg swelling and diagnosed with chronic venous insufficiency, CVI, described as a benign common condition in older adults, following ultrasound studies. The press briefing made headlines precisely because it attempted to tamp down the speculation cycle with concrete medical language. Others insisted corporate media was ignoring what they framed as obvious stroke signs. The claims echo a weeks-long cycle of rumors that's already had the internet dissecting screenshots, ankle swelling, and a now-famous hand bruise. So what would CVI explain, and what wouldn't it? Vascular specialists emphasize CVI affects blood return from the legs and can cause swelling or skin changes. It is not a diagnosis that would typically account for a transient facial droop. That doesn't prove anything dramatic happened at the Pentagon. Lighting, camera angles, or mid-expression frames can easily feed online Rorschach tests, but it does underline why the stroke question keeps popping up when a clip looks off. Again, no such event has been confirmed.
We knew that Donald Trump was crooked, and now that his face is too, that's telling of something, and in time the truth will be known. But it will never come from his drooping lips. He is obsessed with optics as much as he is obsessed with controlling narratives through lies and misdirection. But these are optics that betray him and simply cannot be ignored. And the fact that mainstream outlets are skirting this story is also telling. It's not responsible journalism to look away. It is protecting a fragile, strong man's image. Trump's health is crumbling, and the American people deserve transparency, not gaslighting, but mainstream media now fears him. At the end of the day, the video you saw speaks louder than any doctor's statement or Fox News filter. This is not a man of real vigor. This is a man who is desperately covering up his decline and losing that battle, and his MAGA army of loyalists are going to have to face that fact. I'm Dan. Thanks for watching. Please leave your thoughts with a comment below, and let's continue to occupy democracy together.